Hey everyone, I hope and trust that you are doing well. This lady on the screen, I want to do this video. Um, I just saw a video maybe a few days ago where a top commentator was saying that a lot of times when women are in these DV, domestic violence cases, he was saying that, and we can agree to disagree, he was saying that basically other women are not getting involved because when a woman is facing domestic violence and she wants to go to, let's say, a married woman's home, that the married woman might be afraid that, oh my gosh, my husband might get interested in you, you know? Or it could be the reverse. The girl might make a play for the husband. So he was saying because of that reason, a lot of domestic violence victims, they're not going to get help because a woman is afraid that her husband might get interested. Okay, could be. It could be also that maybe, just maybe, nobody wants to get involved. I'm not blaming any DV victims. I think sometimes these men have, besides being bullied, there's fear. There has to be, in my opinion, I think, some type of emotional or some type of mental hold he may have on them. So that could be it. But it's also an issue where people make decisions. And sometimes before it even gets to that point, somebody has told them, you need to get up out of there. You need to leave. But oh no, it's not going to get that bad. He needs help. I love him. Okay. So here, this video here to me is the perfect example as to why nobody wants to get involved. So this lady on the screen, you probably saw this news clip before, but I'm using this for a different video. Where her friend and her 6-year-old daughter came over to her house to visit. Baby daddy, who I understand, thanks to a comment here, Truth for Serum Life, Truth Serum for Life, my bad, gave us a updated post on this. So her girlfriend's baby daddy comes over, and there is an argument. And so the person that she's visiting, okay, so this lady on the screen, she has her house. Her friend is visiting, and as a result of the friend who's obviously in a domestic violence situation comes over, so does the baby daddy, and she finds herself saying this. He came in there and he put the gun to my head, and I'm just begging and pleading to him, please, don't shoot me again, please. Did you hear that? She said he came in there, put the gun to her head, and she's just begging and begging him, please, not don't shoot me again. She's already gotten shot. And he came in there and he put the gun to my head, and I'm just begging and pleading to him, please, don't shoot me again, please. Fast forward, it went way out of whack. Let's continue. It was an argument between Daquan Jones and Kiera Massenberg about Zoe leaving that prompted the shooting spree, according to Micaiah Page, who was shot next. So Micaiah Page is the lady on the screen. Again, this is why I think the main reason people don't want to get involved. So Micaiah Page, this lady here, she survived. Between Daquan Jones and Kiera Massenberg about Zoe leaving that prompted the shooting spree, according to Micaiah Page, who was shot next. Then he came for me. And I just remember walking towards me and me trying to run, but I still got hit. Page was first shot here in her driveway along with another friend, Devontae Hicks. She says she started running for safety to this store here to get into her bedroom to hide. He came in there and he put the gun to my head, and I'm just begging and pleading to him, please, don't shoot me again, please. This is her daughter, Bella, who witnessed 4 people being shot. That's why I think nobody wants to get involved. That's why nobody wants to get involved. And this here wasn't a move-in. This here was just a result of a visit. And you wonder why. That's why nobody wants to get involved. It's not worth it. So it's not so much about, oh, I think my husband is gonna want to try and get with that girl. Or she's gonna pay for that. Could be it too, because women do desperate things. I knew a woman. I could not believe it. We were friends at the time, and she had nowhere to go. She was going through a whole lot. And the men she had put through, the boyfriend she had put through college, he had done well. He wouldn't help her out. A man she supported before from jail, got a business. He had done well, wouldn't help her out. Lo and behold, one of her girlfriends who had like 3 kids at the time. No, I'm sorry, she had 2 kids at the time. Yeah. Took her in and said, okay, I'll have the kids sleep with me. You can sleep in their room, and they have their own bathroom. What did she do? She told me herself. She did something stupid and tried to put at a gathering, put the lady's boyfriend's phone number into her phone. I'm like, why would you do that? Oh, I was drunk. But why would you even go into her bedroom to pick up his phone? She gave you her kid's bedroom. And then the boyfriend, he called her out on it. Called her out on it. And then she's like, no, I didn't. He's lying. And then he said, she just had my phone. And they saw her. He said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and dial it. He said, I think her number in my phone. Next thing you know, he picked the phone up. He said, see? And it was like, why were you in the room? She says, and she acknowledged that she picked his phone up. I'm like, why would you even pick his phone up? I thought it was my phone. Well, now we know. And the lady just asked her to kindly leave, my darling. Kindly leave. Again, why would you do that? Why? What did you hope to gain by that? I'm asking for a friend. How did you see that turning out? Next thing you know, gotta find someplace else to go. So this lady here, again, this is why I think the main reason nobody wants to get involved. And it's sad to say that's her friend, and you don't know what these crazy men are going to do. But sometimes when people say, okay, this is who the woman has chosen, and that is her choice, we get it, I got it. People don't want to deal with it. As a result, she's been shot. Again, he came over there. What did she end up saying? He came in there and he put the gun to my head, and I'm just begging and pleading to him, please, don't shoot me again, please. So she's already been shot, and she's asking him, don't shoot me again. So can you imagine how you can think this woman would sleep at night? It wouldn't surprise me that she would have nightmares. You think? How do you think the woman would sleep at night? Then her daughter hears it all. So, the seed of poverty D, the boyfriend shows up, and look what happens. Her friend's boyfriend. So imagine, it's the same thing how I feel when people, if you take somebody in, it's not that, oh, caring, but here's the thing about it. We all make decisions. The man was allegedly already locked up. And her friend allegedly got the man out. He'd allegedly already punched the girlfriend in the nose and in the mouth and the face. Her teeth came out, and she allegedly done bummed the man out. I can't. bonds him out. So if he's already abused you, why the hell would you bond him out? It doesn't make sense. Next thing you know, they show up at her house. He's killed the baby mama and shot the 6-year old, his daughter, who also dies. She's shot. Someone named Devontae, I'm assuming is a male, is shot. And this lady on the screen, her 4-year-old daughter sees it all. Again, sad to say, you wonder why nobody wants to get involved? This is why. This is why nobody wants to get involved. Why not? It's not worth it. Especially if a man has been violent to you and you bond him out, I would have to go ahead and stand down too. Because no. I can already, that, to me, that speaks volumes. I don't care how pretty we are. To me, it speaks volumes. I'm going to have to go ahead, girlfriend, and keep it moving. I'm sorry to tell you, baby. Because what this tells me, darling, it tells me that you don't love yourself. How could you? You don't love yourself. This tells me that you do not love yourself. If you did, you wouldn't be going through this nonsense, bonding a man out. So it's sad to say, just by knowing this individual, sad to say, look what's happened. Just by knowing him. Now there's a shooting at her house. People don't want to risk their health because of somebody else. I'm sorry. It's just, I'm sorry. It's not worth it. Well, I didn't know he was going to do this, but we do know that he is violent. That part we do know, that the man is violent. Well, how was I supposed to? We do know that the man is violent. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. So, this is why, in my opinion, this is why nobody wants to get involved. Because they already know it's just sad to say it's not worth it. Nobody wants to get involved because it's not worth it. You are basically putting yourself at risk. And this here was just a visit. So imagine, a move-in. Wow. A move-in, you are taking a chance with your life. It is what it is. This is why nobody wants to get involved in these domestic relationships. Now this woman, she's already been shot. She escaped with her life. Imagine the nightmares. And as Black women, being the primary breadwinner, guess what? There's no time for, she needs some time to heal. She needs some time to heal. No, being a Black woman, more than likely, she's going to go ahead and have to get up and get to work and get to getting. School is starting. So now her daughter, seeing 4 people shot. Now let's go to school, honey, and go ahead and learn. Do the best you can do. That's why a lot of our kids, it's a learning disability. No, not necessarily so. Sometimes what it is, it's a toxic environment and the kids are exposed to so much danger that guess what? They can't concentrate. They're exposed to so much danger that they simply cannot concentrate. They can't. Why? I don't know. They just saw somebody get shot and killed. Just been exposed to what it's like to see multiple shootings in your home, which is supposed to be a safe place. Just seeing mama get shot and killed, and heaven forbid something happen to her. It's not as if, well, baby daddy, he's gonna show up. Where is the protection? So this here, nobody wants to get involved. They're afraid that somebody man gonna get into. That's probably the last concern. Again, that could be one. No, I think the main concern is they don't want to deal with the drama. And I'm sorry, I'm not, people make decisions. So when you're staying in these relationships, once a man becomes violent with you like that, it's just time to go. So a person that chooses to stay, I feel for you because it speaks volumes. That tells me the man must have some kind of mental hold on you. He must have some kind of mental hold on you, and maybe you haven't gotten to realize that you need to value yourself. So I've heard people say, oh, well, it's the child's father. I want my child's father in his life. If the man is violent toward the mother, why would you want him in your life? To see, her friend's man was violent to the mother, and now the friend and the child and him, they've all said night night. She's left with the trauma. So yeah, people don't want to deal with it. Oh, they don't want to get involved. You think they don't want to get involved? It's understandable why they want to get involved. It's not worth it. It's understandable why they don't want to get involved. What if she hadn't survived? It's enough her child has seen her, getting shot. Now we have two homes, two women dead. Who's going to raise her child? I didn't hear about a father being there, which is, if it's not surprising in our community. So why people don't want to get involved sometime in DV cases? Because we all make choices. And sometimes the women can see, like she said she looked in his eyes in one report and that wasn't him. No, sweetheart, that was him. That was him. Anytime a man gets violent with you, that tells you all you need to know. Anytime a man gets violent with your friend, that tells you a whole lot about him. The anger is one letter away from danger. So this is why nobody wants to get involved sometime in these DV relationships. Next thing you know, they got to find themselves ducking and dodging bullets. They might find themselves getting killed. Well, they didn't know that was going to happen. Well, when a person is involved with a man that's kind of violent with them, that's pretty much your indication. I'm just saying. You like to act brand new, like, well, no one knew Monday morning he was going to shoot her. Well, now we know. It's not the first case. I mean, how many times it's got to happen to you? Well, he only punched the girlfriend in the face and made her tooth come out. A few teeth fell out and maybe broke her nose. But she know he was going to shoot and kill her. Act dumb if you want. It's been going on for too long. She didn't know that was going to happen. Well, now we know. How many have to learn? So we all make decisions. And some women trying to fix these men. That's my child's father. I think that's an excuse because he ain't a great father. Look how he's treating the mother. That's an excuse. I think sometimes these women just want these men. And guess what? Do what you're going to do. But don't be surprised and blame other people when they don't want to get involved in your drama. So don't get mad at people if they don't want to get involved in your drama, in your what I consider your selective trauma. Because guess what? That's what you chose. A man been violent to you and you still got him in your life. Don't be surprised you go night. It's happening every day. And in our community, how many gotta die? I think it's every 4 to 5 hours, a black woman is dead, killed, unalive. What's going on? Who didn't get the memo? As the economy gets harder, we're always known to be the last hired, first fired. The women, I think, are going to be exposed to more violence. So all this, let me come and stay with you. I just want to come by for a visit. Look what this visit cost her. Now she's seeing, now the friend that visited shot and killed so was her 6-year-old daughter. And now she herself, the homeowner, been shot. And her daughter, 4-year-old, saw it all. So it's not about, they think she gonna try to steal her man. Yeah, no, it's about dodging bullets. Nobody wants to play dodgeball with Smith and Wesson. Running over here, running over there. Then here come the neighbors, the police coming. What's all going on? They might shoot up your house, shoot up your car, shoot you up. And then I'm like this here. No offense intended, but for DV victims, and I discussed this yesterday with a friend of mine. I said, so when it comes to DV, I said, here's the thing about it. I said, I'm just gonna cut it real to you with a relative. I said, when he acts up, why you went around to a friend's house, call the police. I said, you know why? I think they don't want to call the police because they want the man to stop beating them. But you know what? They still worried about that man. They don't want that man to get arrested. Even though he up here introducing your face to the pavement, I said, let's be realistic. They don't want that man to get arrested. Call 911. That's faster than calling a friend that's got him on speed dial 911. I said, no. What it is, I think they don't want that man to get arrested. They want him to stop beating on him, but they're like, oh, I don't want my dad's kid, my father's kid in jail. He's not a good father if he's whipping on you. I don't care, married or not. Baby dad, whatever it is. He's not a good father. I said, the thing is, they value that man. They don't want that man locked up. But you want to go ahead and call somebody else and expose them to this. They don't want the man locked up is what I think. I want him to stop hitting on me. Well, he's not going to stop. But you still have him around. And I'm starting to say, darling, you don't value yourself. He must have a mental hold on you. If he's locked up, we know one thing, he can't beat you from the jail. It has to be, I'm thinking, some type of mental, psychological hold on you. But you value that man more than yourself. And that's the real deal Holyfield. What kind of father could he be? So I said, no. Call 911. But the truth is, they don't want the man in. I don't want him in jail. So you don't love yourself. So then, when you got the contaminator in your life and you go into other people, it's like a disease. It starts to spread. So that drama that her friend was engaged in with that baby daddy, it spread like a disease and it spread into her home and everything went wrong. Now the friend is dead. The child is dead. Now she been shot. And her child saw it all. Some people are a disease. And a disease, if it's not contained, it will spread. Anyway, that's why I think people don't want to get involved. It's not worth it. Like I told a girl back in the day, can I come over there and stay with you? No, call the police. I said, because he's going to, you know how he is. He threatened to throw her over the balcony, which she would have landed on the pool if she was lucky, or their nice home. I said, he's going to follow you over here. And me at the time, I had my first little bungalow, had my little 38 loaded, for my parents. And I just told her, I see he's going to follow you over here. And then he's more than likely going to start acting crazy. Then if he gets in, all this want to talk, business goes on. Then if he gets in, next thing you know, I wanted to just talk with him, and then it escalates. Y'all might start fighting. Then he whips on you. Then you're going to try to start with me, and I'm gonna let you know right now, I'm not gonna fight no man. I'm just gonna pew pew. I'm just gonna do what my dad taught me to do. I'm not gonna fight no man. And so then I said, by that time, we're gonna fast forward. You're gonna make up with him. Next thing you know, I might catch a case, and it's gonna be, you didn't have to shoot my husband. And I said, then you and I were gonna fall out. So guess what? So we can still stay friends. I said, don't come over here. I'm not finna fight a man trying to get him off you a reason. It's not, that's your husband. Y'all been boxing up. I'm not doing it. I said, so we both know what's gonna happen. He's gonna come over here doing the same thing, and then he might try to teach me a little lesson because I'm not a big woman. He might teach the friend too. Oh, you think you're gonna learn to get involved me in my white business? I'm not doing all of that. So I'm just gonna protect myself. So guess what? So you and I can stay friends. You can't come over here. Because we're gonna fall out. We have a good idea what's gonna happen. And you know what? She didn't disagree with me. Because she knew what time it was. She knew that was her man. So yeah. So some people are diseased, and the drama that's in their life, that one dust bucket, look what all he's caused. Multiple shootings. One dust bucket. Look what all he has caused. Sad. So anyway, let me know what you all think. Have you experienced this? Or, maybe you have an exception. Maybe you're willing to go ahead and let someone come to your home. But it's not about, about my husband. She wants my husband. No, honey. It's about staying alive. And we all make choices. So when women choose to engage in this right here, and you keep on going back and forth and communicating, that's the choice that the person made. But me personally, I just can't see letting that affect me. So if you got people are engaged in a constant DV, honey, call 911. Don't come to me, and I'm out. I wish them well, but we all make choices, and I'm out.